The Magic Hockey Skates by Alan Morgan. Illustrated by Michael Martenchico. One day in December, when fall was all through and the cold winter weather finally turned to freeze the rinks in the park again, Jerry got out his old hockey skates and tried them on. "They don't fit anymore," he told his dad. "I need a new pair." "It looks like you're growing again," his dad sighed. "I guess we better go shopping in the skate store tomorrow." "Great," said Joey's brother Zach. "I can buy a new goalie mask." But pages. Joey had his eye on a new pair of skates he'd seen in the window the week before, but when they arrived at the store the next day, his dad headed straight for the second-hand rack. "These should do nicely," the salesman said as he helped Joey try them on. "A fine, sturdy pair and the laces are new." "A good fit, too," Joey's dad agreed. "We'll take them." Joey's heart sank. He'd be hoping they wouldn't. "New skates would fit even better, I bet. Your feet are still growing, his dad answered bad. "A used pair will do for now." Joey's dad went to the front to pay. His brother did too, but on the way he gave Joey a nudge and made a face. Joey looked down at his feet in dismay. "Zach sweaty," muttered. "They're garbage skates." The salesman heard that Joey said, and he smiled in a kindly way. "I know they don't look like much," he admitted, "but actually, these are the best skates we have. They're magic." "Sure," said Joey, but he didn't really think so. The salesman leaned closer and lowered his voice. "They've got power," he whispered. "Real power. Just give them a love and make a wish. Your wish can be anything to do with skating. It's bound to come true. Try it. You'll see." Joey's eyes grew wide in spite of himself. "Anything I want?" he asked. "Absolutely," the man whispered back. "Whenever these skates come to someone new, they always have fresh wishes inside." Joey tried out the first with the next day on the rink in the nearby park. His brother Zach wanted to practice with his new goalie mask. None of the other big kids were around, so he asked if Joey could take on a few shots one-on-one. "I know you're just small and not all that good, but it's just for fun and it's better than nothing," he said. When Zach wasn't looking, Joey bent down and rubbed his skates. "I wish I could be a better skater," he said. He picked up his stick and went out on the ice. For a few minutes, nothing seemed really different at all. He kept losing the puck. He had 2 major falls and a number of small ones too. Then slowly but surely, his skating improved. His ankles straightened up, his strides smoothed out, and he dipped and decked and streaked down the ice like a pro. By the end of the morning, he was skating much better than he had ever had before. "Hey, that was great," Zach told his brother when they were all inside for lunch. "Maybe those skates aren't so bad after all." Joey smiled back. He had to agree that he thought so too. Joey got better and better each day. He discovered a trick of skating backwards. His shooting was faster, his aim more true, and although the skates were helping him do it, his own self was doing a lot of it too, because he tried very hard in practice each day. And all the time he was working that way, he thought about what the next wish could be. He finally knew on Saturday. Some of the big kids from down below King Street came over and challenged the neighborhood team. World Hockey Championships, best out of 1. Zach and her friends were eager to play, but they had to find at least one more player to make a full 6-man team. Joey stepped forward and he would try. Zach's friends all laughed. "We can't use him," one of them jeered. "He's only a squirt." "Hey, listen, you guys," Zach replied. "He may only be a little squirt, but he's the biggest little squirt we can get today." So they let Joey play. Just before the game got underway, Joey took his brother aside. "I'm taking a chance on you, Joey," he said. "I don't know why. I must be out of my head today. Try not to make me look stupid, okay?" "Don't worry," Joey told him. "My skates are magic." "Magic?" "Sure," said Joey, and explained how they worked. "Oh, great," Zach groaned. "Magic skates. I knew it was crazy to let you play. If the other guys hear about this, I'm dead." He pulled on his mask, and he went out on the ice. Joey bent down and rubbed his skates. He hoped they still had some magic inside. "I wish I could skate like the big kids," he whispered. And as it turned out, that's exactly what happened. Even though Joey was the smallest one there, no one could touch him at all. He went end to end and up and down the rink, stealing, passing the puck. When the game was over, the neighborhood team was the champion of the world, and the King Street knew they had to slink home in shame. All of Zach's friends were especially pleased with the way Joey had played. "Way to go, Squirt, you are," they explained. "Come and play in our games anytime you want. We can always use guys like you." "You're great," Zach said, as they walked back home. "I didn't know you could skate like that. Who showed you those moves?" I told you, said Joey. It's the skates. They're magic. Yeah, right. I forgot. How many wishes do you say they've got? 3, Joey told him. But I've already used up 2. You do believe that they're magic, don't you? Maybe so, his brother agreed. But he looked at the skates suspiciously. If they really were magic, you only have 1 wish left, you know. I hope you save it for something big. Joey saved his 3rd wish carefully. He waited all winter for just the right thing. Finally, one day in early spring, his chance came along. His brother's autumn hockey team was playing in the league championships. Joey took his skates to the game that day. He thought he might wish his brother to win, but he wasn't too sure that the magic would work from all the way up the stand. He decided to wait and see how the game went. For a while it went fine. Zach was doing quite well in the goal and stopped a lot of shots. By the end of the first period, the game was tied at 3. I really won't even need my help, Joey told him hopefully. But near the end of the second period, Zach made a diving save. He disappeared under a pile of players, and when they finally untangled again, Zach stayed down on the ice. He's hurt, Joey gasped. Joey rushed into the locker room with his mother and Dad. They were very glad when they saw it was only an ankle sprain. You'll be fine again in a few days, his dad explained. What about now? Can't I go back to the game? Zach asked. Give it a rest. There'll be lots of other games said. Not like this one, Zach said hopelessly. It's the championship. He looked so sad and completely lost that Joey felt sad too. But his team's depending on him, he said. The second string goalie's not good at all. They'll lose the game for sure. Maybe it won't be as bad as you think, his mother said. Unfortunately, he was warned about that. The crowd gave a cheer. Joey looked up through the locker room door. It was the end of the second period. The score was 6-3. We're dead, Zach groaned. Then he told his parents that he could head back on the stands again. Don't worry about me. I'll be okay. I'll watch the rest of the game from here, I guess. Joey stayed behind. He knew that it was time for the 3rd magic wish. Don't worry, Zach, he told his brother. I've got my magic skates with me. So put them on, Joey explained. They still have 1 wish left, you know. Maybe they'll help you finish the game. Zach stared down at Joey's skates. They looked very magic. They even glowed, and all the flash, and he suddenly knew they really do show wonderful things. But still, even so, they were much too small. No way, Joey boy. My feet are too big. The only guy that they fit is you. Hey, wait a minute. That's it, he cried. You could wear them yourself, okay? What good would that do? Plenty, said Zach. Those skates are magic, and they'll work for you. Get on that extra uniform and get dressed fast. You'll take my place in goal. Take your place? That'll never work. Sure it will, Zach told him. This is your chance to be big like me. Make the same moves I always do and play the same way as I play. Nothing more. The game will end the same way as it would if I hadn't been hurt. You don't need to worry. You'll have on my mask so they won't see your face. No one will never know. The 3rd and final period was about to begin. When Joey came out of the ice, the fans gave a cheer and the team skated over to wish him luck. Nobody realized that he wasn't Zach. They were so glad to see him they didn't notice his pads were too big, his stick was too heavy, and he could hardly see the 6 in the mask. Joey didn't give himself away by talking. He was too scared to say a word. When he reached the crease, he bent over and pretended to tighten a lace, but he rubbed his magic skates and said, I wish I could play like Zach, he whispered. When he straightened up, it was time for the face-off. Suddenly, Joey felt very strange. His pads seemed to fit, and his stick felt just right. He could see very well through the slits in the mask. He felt bigger and stronger than ever before, but all at once, just as the puck hit the ice, he remembered something not terrible and nice. He had never played goal before in his life. I sure hope these skates are still magic, he thought. They certainly were. They worked perfectly. Whenever a shot was taken on net, Joey was there to block it. The crowd went crazy and celebrated the team. They got so excited by Joey's great saves, they played the best hockey they've ever played. They shot, they scored again and again. The scores soon even at 6 apiece. With 20 seconds left to go in the game, they faced off by Joey's goal. The crowd got up to his feet and clapped. The players were tense. They tried to get ready. Joey got ready too. His team lost the draw and the puck came back all the way to the point. The slap shot was followed by a cannon blast. Low, hot, and fast. It went straight for the corner, but Joey got there just in time. Joey slid off the side of the net and the puck was right there on his stick. His teammates were down. There was nowhere to pass and the seconds were taken away. There was nothing to do but do it himself. So Joey took off the puck on his own. He skated so fast he was only a blur as he went down the ice. The crowd began counting the seconds off. 10, 9, 8, 7. With 4 seconds left, Joey reached center Ison stopped before his skates crossed the line. There was just enough time for one final try, so he drew back his stick and let the puck fly. His shot was quick and surprisingly tricky. The other team's goalie made a desperate dive, but the puck slid under his outstretched glove into the net. The siren sounded right after the score. Game over. They won it, 7-6. The crowd went wild. While the rest of the team made a victory pile, Joey slipped away to the locker room without being seen. Zach was waiting just outside the door. "I did it," Joey laughed. He gave his brother a very high five. "I told you those skates were magic, didn't I?" "They certainly were," Zach had to agree. "But if you ask me, you look like you held a lot of magic yourself." Joey smiled and handed his brother the goalie mask. "You'd better get out on the ice," he said, unbuckled his pads, "but to give out the championship cup." "But you're the one who won it, not me." "Not really," said Joey. "You played all year long and you made lots of saves. I only played this one part of the game. You had done it yourself if I hadn't been hurt. The people are cheering. They're cheering for you." "No way," said Zach. "I'll tell everybody what really happened." "Go ahead and try," Joey said with a grin. "Tell them about the magic skates. They'll never believe you, no." He gave his brother a great big hug and pushed him through the locker room door. Before Zach knew it, his teammates came by and hauled him away to the center ice to the cries of the cheering fans. When Johnny had glued his magic skates, he put them away in a trunk upstairs. After a while, he forgot about them. Many years later, his mother went up to the attic and discovered them there. He didn't suspect the magic, of course. She sent them away to the second-hand store. And I wouldn't be least surprised if those skates are still there even now. So if you're looking for second-hand skates in the used skate store, you might just get lucky and buy them yourself. I hope that you do. There are 3 new wishes just waiting for you, and I'm sure you could easily think of 2 without even trying.